I'm a food lover, so
I'll say that's my
like
problem.
I will always
I
eat.
live for food.
Oh,
I'm big.
I was just about to say I'm fat. Like I
for real. We're live in 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're live. Yes, we're back. Welcome.
Hello.
Oh, we're in the building. Oh yes.
How you doing?
Y'all miss us. Excuse us for being late with the previous episode. In our defense, we have been very busy in preparation for the summertime tour.
Amen.
By the time this podcast goes live, you would have already seen the video promoting this tour. What y'all think about that? Y'all like that? Y'all live for that?
Yes.
Did y'all save all them dates in your phone?
Okay.
Because y'all better be there. Because the gag is this: every show we do is different. Because I don't give y'all the same recycled show like other people do. I don't know why. Because we're sickening. Because we're capable. It's no shade. It's just tea.
Because we're able.
Because we're able. Amen.
Amen.
Hello.
Hallelujah.
Speaking of being able, I wouldn't be able to do what I do without an able team. And the head of that able team is in the building.
Woo-woo!
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, etc. Welcome in Antonio Chalmers.
Hello. You can just call me Tone.
Come
the
on.
boss.
Tony Boss in the building.
Tone,
ladies and
Tone.
gentlemen. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so with that being said, Tone, how you doing?
I'm doing great. It's a good day. Worked and slaved me. I'm gonna stop calling it work. I'm just call it slavery. Clocked in for 8 hours of slavery today. Ended up working
Still
10
happening.
hours of slavery. That's how they work.
Yeah.
He got paid for 7 hours.
Oh. And the tea starts.
That part. That part.
Grab your drink.
It's a choice.
Y'all got snacks?
Yo.
Because we not eating.
Period. Give me some.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Speaking of snacks, before I pulled up over here, I had some Chick-fil-A, and I almost threw up because I overate today, low-key.
Stop it.
I had like a big, no, I wouldn't say big, but just like I had a filling dinner after rehearsal. So I get home at like 4 something. And I heated up some pulled pork roast. I had like a banana because, muscle cramps are a thing with me, stuff like that. Okay.
Come on.
Then I had some strawberries. No, that was really it.
Oh,
But it was like,
that sounds good.
it was good. Okay. And then 2 hours later, I go, oh, I want Chick-fil-A. Pulled up, had that food. I felt real good. And then I go to leave and I said, I'm driving here and I'm like,
Oh no.
I see Tim and I walk out the car and I'm like,
Help me.
You go in that room and I'll be in the restroom.
Okay.
Nah, we chilling.
Oh no.
I farted plenty of times in the car, so we good.
All right. Come on.
Don't ride back with Isaac. Note to self.
Okay.
It's still
Crack
in
the
here.
window. Oh.
All the windows are cracked.
Ooh.
That's crazy you had Chick-fil-A because you are on a pretty strict diet right now, aren't you?
I am. I try to steer. I mean, like, I am trying to put on weight as far as like muscle goes, so I do just need to just eat, period, like constantly all the time, because I'm moving my body constantly all the time between rehearsals, workouts outside of rehearsal, just day to day running around. My job at Vito's, which I'm running around, carrying,
Working off everything you eat.
literally.
So true.
Honestly, I would probably say, like, the bulk of any muscle or weight gain just comes from the fact that I'm able to sleep at night. Just because during the day I don't sit down unless I'm driving an extended remix amount of time to get somewhere.
Busy.
In fact, fun fact, when I do drive, my mind is still going 1,000 miles an hour. Like, one time I was driving and I was just listening to a mixed track that we're gonna use and dance to for Pride.
Oh yeah.
And I was doing the choreography in my head and I ran in real life.
Huh?
Like the whole light was red.
Yo.
And was like, zoom! And like I didn't even register there was a light there.
Oh my
Now
God.
the next day, get to that same light checking for cameras. There were no cameras. So
Amen.
I finessed that. God was good. Okay, God was looking out.
For sure.
He also was looking out for no cars to hit me because I blew past. Noticed a semi was like about to start moving.
Oh, so the light was
Timing
red,
is
red.
every
Oh, no,
no
like,
red
The
red.
light was Suwoo
Like,
red.
cars will stop to my
It was
left
was Bracken red.
and in front of me on the opposite side of the road, and I just went, "See ya!"
Oh Lord.
They were
and-
like,
and didn't-
he had somewhere to go.
Well, after you, sir.
Didn't notice the light until I'm like halfway across to the opposite side, and I see it like peeking, just like.
In the rear.
And I'm like,
ooh,
I said, "Oh, that was red."
ooh, that
And
was
it,
red.
And
red.
it damn sure wasn't yellow because other cars would have been right there with me.
Yeah.
That whole
You was solo. Yo.
Thank God no officers were around. I said,
Okay.
God take care of me.
He was
Oh,
on
yeah.
your side.
Oh yeah.
It happened. I said, "Ooh, God, thank."
Let me go
Just sit
home.
I'm gonna sit down when I get home, and I'm gonna shut up.
Lord.
I'm gonna shut my thin ass up.
So this happened to me actually the
Oh,
other
my.
day. We're driving on First Avenue, and all the cars on the opposite side of the green light are stopped.
Yeah.
And Lewis is driving, and we keep going, and I see a little red, blue flash, and I immediately yell, "Lewis, stop, stop, stop!" And we stop. The car spins out, and a cop is going like 100 miles an hour right in front of us, and that's why all the other cars were stopped.
Oh,
And
my gosh.
I've never been that scared in my life. Like it really shocked me. What's crazier is my wife called me, "Did you just almost die?" I was like, "Oh my God, you got
What?
ESP?" She was like, "I was in the car behind you." I was like, "Oh shit."
What
So
the
if I
hell?
would have got hit and I would have faded in and out, I would have saw you run up to the car and not think it was real. Like,
no, right.
yeah, Riley was
about
in the
some-
car. It was
Tony,
bad.
you can rest now.
No, literally.
Tony,
What?
you can rest now. Oh no!
Wow.
Oh my God.
That's what
We did it. We
he
did it.
almost died. Me on the phone. What the God?
No, for real. Like, what are you trying to say?
I'll be mad if you can rest now. Oh, hold on, bitch.
I'm good.
I got shit to do. Ain't no rest. Don't close my eyelids. Move your fucking head.
I see this and I'm like,
I
Duh.
No.
So the car spun like it,
Yeah, he slammed on the brakes and we spun from here to all the way to we were almost facing the opposite way.
Yo.
and the cop was like,
He was doing
They were
100
going
miles per hour.
something
So
else,
he was
right?
he was coming across. So all right, so this is First
Jeez.
Ave right going
Yeah.
lateral and we were going vertical or whatever. And everybody was stopped on that side, so Lewis like, I thought we had a green arrow or something.
Yeah.
And we're gonna turn and they fucking just flew.
y'all would have got blasted.
They didn't have no siren, like we couldn't hear nothing, but I saw it out of the corner of my eye.
Oh, like their
It was
lights
bad.
were just flashing.
Yeah.
No
Dang,
sirens.
That's what I'm saying.
Flying.
Like,
Wait,
so were
wait,
they going to another
flying.
call or not?
So you mean to tell me you were going that fast on a heavily populated road,
Busiest
the
road in the
First,
city.
right?
literally.
First
The
Ave.
busiest
First
road in the
Ave.
city.
and you mean to tell me going that fast, only have your lights on, no
sound.
siren, no
No
sirens?
sound.
That's
We didn't even have
crazy.
music playing, so like
Right,
you
you
would
would
have heard something.
Exactly.
clear.
You just heard.
Yeah. So I see those other cars stop. I'm like, there's no arrows on this street. So it's starting to calculate, and then I just saw one flash of red and boom, stop, stop, stop. Like it was
Damn.
scary.
Yeah.
It was- like I was in shock afterwards.
Boy.
Like that is not how I want to go out.
Oh my God.
That is bullshit. Like if that was the end,
I will
that
say
is the
this,
wackest,
right.
I would
worst
say this,
end game
though.
possible. This is the worst out of the 14 million
Imagine-
scenario.
Okay.
Imagine the coin you could have gotten had you lived the car crash.
Wouldn't have been worth. It was gonna be bad. He was flying like at least 100. Lewis is
Talking
gone
about at
without a doubt.
least.
Riley's in the back, no seatbelt. He's gonna be bad.
He's out the door.
Lewis might crush me. Like it's if I live, I'd be paralyzed or something. Some bullshit. Can't remember.
Some
shit.
bullshit.
No,
Yeah.
literally some bullshit where you're like,
They-
take this money.
They,
okay.
they use your amnesia to their advantage.
Exactly. So you don't remember who hit you?
I remember.
Hell.
I'm a baby know
Oh Lord.
somebody. Yo, that's crazy.
That's
It
wild.
like that.
Oh,
That's why every
wow.
move we do has got to be epic. You never know.
Man.
It's like I always pictured a cop taking me out, but if it would have been like that,
That's the most bogus way.
I still think he did it on purpose.
Look, period.
Right.
I think
They
somebody
still
tried to
killing
set
black
me up.
folks.
I'm retiring.
Lord
Y'all better protest for me.
Yeah. Period. We
always
got
said-
you. We got the movement.
I've always
They wrong. It was an accident. What more could it?
right. I've always envisioned myself just because, like, you know, I feel like one day my life may become larger than life.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like if that were to be the case, should I go early before my time to go is my time to go? It would have to be epic, like grandiose. I'm talking like I obviously don't want to feel shit. Like I don't want to feel the pain of dying.
Right.
I ain't got time for that.
Right.
I'm black.
No, skip to the end.
It's not. Okay. So like I see myself like I'm talking like airplanes in the air on my GA plane going to wherever to perform, lightning strikes a plane immediate, but like it's over a city so everybody sees it.
Ooh, La Bamba style.
Or like
Okay.
or like I get captured, right? And there's a strap of like
Tony
TNT.
Stark.
Yeah.
Yo.
Strap of like TNT bombs to my body, right?
Okay.
And I'm like, it's like displayed on like big screen, you know. People are setting out ransom price, and next thing you know, like as traumatizing as I was, they'd be like, "Oh, he blew up on my television.
Damn.
Blew up.
You really trying to go out with a bang?
Like you, it's quick, close, painless, and y'all gonna remember the shit out of that.
Baby,
Y'all gonna remember that.
firework.
Slow motion.
Yeah,
You
okay.
got a slow motion.
No, for
Slow motion.
real.
And when I
And
died-
everybody saw it in slow motion.
That's headline news.
Oh Lord.
That's trending #1 on Twitter.
Iconic.
I go period.
You ain't right for that.
And I went out of G.
Hey. Hey.
That's on me. He caught me slipping.
Okay. All right, so I want to get
Now
into
that we got the dark shit out.
Okay, right.
One person
We,
ain't liking
we got to
it.
tell that
Okay.
real quick, y'all.
I mean, you kind of have to. Let's be honest. You know?
True.
You know,
Rip the Band-Aid off.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Got you.
Expose the wound, and now we're gonna add some salt to it. Okay.
Let's get
Yes. So, Tone, you are the CEO and founder of T1 Entertainment.
Yes, sir.
Can you please shed some light on the process that it took to get to that moment?
Oh man, shit, we about to go dark again.
Without throwing anybody under the bus.
No, I
Real
wouldn't do
is
that.
real.
I wouldn't do that. Everybody that's under the bus was supposed to be there. They're mechanics. They're mechanics. That's why they're changing tires.
Oh.
No.
Oh, I'm gonna use that. Everybody else
Nah,
under the
man,
bus was supposed to be here.
It really started with honestly a 14-year-old kid that wanted to do music. Had a group of friends that we worked our asses off to get everything we
Come on,
needed
Fat
to get farther in the music game, and we had to do so much that it went from a love of music to a passion to work to discouraging to like damn near condescending.
Ooh.
Working with other people and getting accomplished what should be so easy. And there's so many people with so many resources out here that if we just work together and treat each other as like human beings and believe in each other and really push, we could get so much farther. But in order to get into the music game, you have to scratch, you have to claw, you have to meet this person who's useless and that person that they introduce you to that's even more useless. But once you get through the fifth or sixth person that actually knows the right person, then you have to build a relationship with them because they might not even like your music.
Right.
And then they get you to the right person, and then you get a result. And you have to go through 100 of those people that won't do shit for you to get to that right person, and it ends up being the person you didn't even expect it, and then they get you to the next step. So, I mean, it got to the point where I was doing rap heavy, and then I went solo from the group. And, like, I remember one specific time where I said, I'm done with this music shit. And it was somebody that was like, I was opening up for Waka Flocka in Des Moines. It was sold out. It was going to be huge. And the day before, somebody who was a mother figure to me had died. And I had sold the tickets. I had paid the event people their money. And I told them, hey, I can't make it. And they lost their mind. Oh, you can't make it. We're canceling the tickets, blah, blah, blah. I was like, well, why do you need to cancel the tickets? Because I can't make it. I gave you the money and I sold it to, these people paid for their tickets. There's nothing we can do about that. If you don't show, we can't do it. I'm like, dude, I'm not in any condition to perform. I gave you your money. And,
you mean to tell me they had already got their money?
Yep.
And they want to cancel the tickets anyway?
Yep. I sold 50 tickets to people in Cedar Rapids that were driving to Des Moines for this event. And not only did I paid them for the tickets up front, they canceled the tickets. So everybody that drove up there ended up paying again. Oh. And then I ended up paying them back out of my pocket.
Oh, wow.
And the only reason, it's because I didn't show up. And I didn't show up because there was a death.
That doesn't make any sense.
Right.
No sense. And it was little shit like this. It was a bunch of little stuff leading up to that. But that was kind of my last straw. I was like, I'm not dealing with this shit. I deserve better. I'll be happy with my family.
Yeah.
But I had so much knowledge and so much experience, and then I thought about it. I was like, man, I don't ever want anybody to go through that again. Like, period. Like, they shouldn't work with shady promoters. Period. They shouldn't work with artists. I had artists that we sent thousands of dollars and never changed their phone numbers and all that crazy shit. Never responded. Like, they blow your phone up day and night, all day, every day, become your best friend. Yeah. You send the money and they ghost you completely.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it was people we were leery about, like, man, they've been calling every day for a month. I think they're good, and then you'll never hear from them again. So, like,
and I think, that's what really is heartbreaking is the music industry nowadays has left the chat room. Yep. And it's become just a money game. People realize it's so easy to get in the business by being goofy or corny with your music.
Yep.
Or going, as long as I have a fire ass beat, it doesn't matter what I say or do on a track. I can, as long as it'll go viral and people will just slap to it drunkenly, we're fine. Right. And it's because of that, you have genuine talent. I'm going to name a person in particular, Todrick Hall, who is a black gay artist who has been doing this close to 10 years now. And I think the farthest he's ever gotten was doing a small independent theater tour across America. And even then, it was small pieces of America. No major label wants to pick him up.
Wow.
No one wants to bat a single eye to his talent. I think the farthest thing he got to television as far as an interview goes was with the Wendy Williams show.
That's crazy.
And even then, it wasn't much.
We know how Wendy is.
We know how right. No shade to mother. But that's another thing too is it shows the industry shows all the industry wants is a certain stereotype of demographic to fit the role of the hip hop male and female. And then the rest, which is just generalized pop.
Yep.
And pop is now bleeding into trap. Pop is now bleeding into R&B.
Yep.
Pop is now bleeding into all of the black markets of music, essentially.
Saturated.
It's saturated, and now it's leeching off of it. That's what it's doing.
Yep.
And it's now become this, and not to say that music should be black, white, Latinx, Mexican. No, it's music is music, yes. But there are subgenres for a reason. There are specific people within those subgenres for a reason. Because not everybody has the same taste.
Right.
Exactly.
There's a reason why music needs to be kept to a point separated.
Yeah.
Yes.
Facts.
And
so
know, when tampered with in a way that has nothing to do with the passion of music, because there are talented individuals in a room that share a passion for music, it loses what it's supposed to be. It loses the sense of a collaboration of genres. There's a reason why Beyonce was able to do rock, country on a single album that revolves around R&B and soul. And it worked. There's a reason for that. Because she worked with talented individuals that understand the craft of making music, and it was able to work properly.
Exactly.
There's a reason why that same woman that did those things was able to rap sing on a trap song that was originally intended for the Migos, made it a bazillion and one times better than the Migos ever could have.
No shade, but facts.
No shade,
right.
Facts.
They know.
Because
they know, for real.
Mama.
The Migos serve their own purpose in music.
Exactly.
Beyonce serves her own purpose in music. You can't say, oh, well, this is my purpose, but you know what? I'm cool as fuck. I can do what I want. You can. It's not gonna work though.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not. It's not gonna work the way you think it's gonna work, and you're gonna be disappointed. You really will.
Facts.
So, and that's all because of the fact that it's this obsession with wanting quick cash.
Yep.
It's the quick money.
It's the gimmicks.
It really
and
is.
It's the gimmicks.
That's
It's
what
awful.
really, like I
Yeah.
said, I had to get to that low point, that dark point, where it's like, dude, I gotta either do gimmick music, I gotta deal with shady promoters, I gotta deal with shady artists. I've got only one producer that I trust, and that's not how music is supposed to be. Like you get to
Right.
looking back, like, and it honestly made me better at life because I went through so many struggles. Like I end up learning web design. I end up getting an associate's degree in marketing and computer science because I wanted to learn music, and now I apply that towards other things to make money. But it's a shame that I never got the opportunity to just be the artist.
Yeah.
And that's what really sparked the flame that I need to do something about. Like, you know, I sat there. My favorite quote is like, you say somebody should do something, and then you realize you're somebody.
Yeah.
And I need to help these artists. I need to go and find the Isaacs, the Alicias, the Crates, the Riley Mobs that have all this talent, but there's no good representation. There's shady promoters out there. There's so much trial and error that before they can get to where they need to be, they may lose that passion. They may realize that you're either dumping money down a drain, or you're not accomplishing the goals, or people are getting opportunities that at the end of the day, you know, you're either more talented or you work harder than them, but they know the right person.
Right.
That's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
That is the bullshit of the music industry. So
And the shitty part is the people that know the right people and the right person, they're gonna make sure that they stick together and they don't
And
encourage
hold
you.
on to
Because-
oh, they're gonna tell you that they already have a headliner for that event 6 months before.
Period.
We'll stop with that.
Okay.
But I'm just saying.
Enough said.
This is a legitimate.
And
There's
God-
points to be made.
And God forbid, because see, the people that say that to you, they just think, oh, you're just a pushover kind of bitch. And it's like, no, I actually
We're gonna
have
keep
passion
working.
for what I
We're
do.
gonna keep
so I'm
working.
gonna check your facts.
Yes.
Oh, you're lying to me? That's fine. And then what do you know? I'm booked to headline this shit.
Guess
So
who's
Okay.
headlining?
So what's good?
And now you're mad.
And now you're up in my comments and just talking about some heart emoji. You know what's good. You know what you say. You know what you did.
That's not- exactly.
1 out of 3
Let 'em
people
know.
is mad.
But,
I'm not mad.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the
Me,
bullshit
you.
of the music industry.
I'm not mad either.
It is.
Because you could have literally stopped there. You could have got discouraged. You
Right.
could have said, all right, well, let's
Right.
try to find something else. But we kept pushing. We found a
Yeah.
way. Like, you know, one thing that
Man.
I love about my business, T1, is, you know, artists. I know we're on your podcast, but I hate to stroke your ego, but an artist like you should have never had to reach out to me. Somebody should have been put you on the map.
But
Like,
see, I'm glad that I did reach out to you.
I am so glad you did.
Because it taught me, honestly, it taught me humility.
Mhm.
Because at that point in my life, I'm like, bitch, I have an EP under my belt. I'm working on new music that I want to make happen as soon as possible. And I've danced for blah 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 blah. And this happened all within a year, like literally a year.
Yep.
And like to me, I'm like, oh yes, because I know people that it's taken much longer than.
Mhm.
But then after reaching out, and then just the entire 2018 year,
Mm-hmm.
and even now, like things still happen to me, and I realize I am very small. I am one person,
Yeah.
and it's a wonderfully humbling feeling
Mhm.
because you realize no matter how long it takes for me or the next person to get to where we want to be, it's supposed to take that long. So how
Mhm.
dare I compare myself to, let's say, a Shawn Mendes that took him that long to get in the industry,
Yeah.
or someone else that I know that took them 10 years to finally be on their first
Neo
tour.
was writing for at least a decade plus,
Right.
Yeah.
and couldn't get a breakout single. Even Kanye, like
Right.
he was making them beats, and they laughed at him when he tried to rap around them.
Right.
Like it's
Man.
part of the game, and you know it's not that I'm trying to provide any shortcuts, but I do want to cut out the bullshit.
Yes.
I want to get around that. I want to.
And it's like,
Help avoid the shit that I went through that made me lose my passion for
Yeah.
getting on the stage and writing all the time and doing what I used to love so much that became a job and then it became a hustle. But I wasn't the one hustling. Like, and now, honestly, the game is more of a hustle than it was when I was doing it. Now it's damn near who can hustle who first.
Yeah.
We're both trying to hustle each other. Who's gonna hustle who the worst? Or you're gonna take some L's, but they're gonna take some L's. Who's gonna take the bigger L? It's chess, and it's supposed to be who's got talent, who's good, who's passionate, who's gonna work the hardest.
Right.
That's what should make it, and that's not what the game is. And I had to learn it the hard way.
Yeah, and like I said before, all that comes from now that I'm realizing it, not only just the greed of money, but it also comes from people being genuinely intimidated and not realizing there needs to be no intimidation, because sharing knowledge, what you do with your knowledge and what I do with your knowledge are two different things.
Exactly.
For sure.
We have our own, and I always say this, we have our own individual drip. I can't drip
Yes.
like you drip, you can't drip like I drip.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So
Ooh.
it's okay.
They don't get it. They
It's
don't
o-
get
yeah,
it. At
and
all.
It's okay to, people ask all the time, who's your producer? Who do you go to? Blah, 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 this.
Yep.
How do you do, and I let them know.
Yep, I'll give you
Play
that.
by play.
Right.
This is
I will
what
give you
do.
all my pieces. I will
Right.
give you all my cards, but what you're gonna do with those cards is different.
Yeah.
You're and I'm not trying to sound cocky, but you're not. We shouldn't be threatened by each other.
Exactly.
The words I'm gonna say is you're not a threat, but it's not because I'm that much better than you. It's that at the end of the day we should be lifting each other
Right,
up.
because you
If
have
I
your
got
own
something that
journey.
can help you, maybe you'll return the favor later.
It's the journey.
Exactly.
It's a journey.
So
I'm still here. Shout out. What's her name? Is it Tisha Campbell?
Tanasha? Oh, no.
Tisha
It's
Campbell?
Tisha.
Tisha Campbell?
I think
talking
it's,
about Gina?
I
Is
think
that
it's
from
Tisha.
the,
Martin?
Yeah.
I think it's
Uh-huh.
It's gotta
Tisha.
be Tisha.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Tisha
think so.
Campbell. Good job.
Oh, this part.
She was all my wife and kids.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
I'm pretty
live
sure
for
it's
her.
Tisha Campbell. No, yeah, she's
Girl,
funny.
she's ooh.
Shout out to Bruh Man. I met him the other day while I was DJing.
Who?
Bruh Man from the fifth floor. Y'all too young for Martin, aren't you?
A little bit.
Okay, yeah.
I've seen my fair share, but I don't remember character names.
Ooh, what about Fresh Prince?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
episode?
Not every, but
Almost.
yeah, damn
Yeah.
near.
Oh,
I've definitely
man.
seen multiple
I feel
episodes from
old.
each season.
Yeah,
I feel old.
yeah.
Did the trailer mean anything to you? The movie trailer that they did?
For
Y'all
what?
seen that, right?
I have
The
not
Fresh
seen
Prince
that.
movie trailer?
Oh no, I did.
You did.
I did.
I haven't.
They low key were like
They
you
went
know, some
dark.
deep shit.
They
Yeah,
went, they
I was
went
like,
DC.
For
Like, they
real.
went-
Yo, I'm gonna have to look that
It's pretty
up.
lit. You gotta watch it. You
Okay.
gotta watch
Are they gonna give DC quality though?
it.
Mm.
Ooh.
That part.
Well, are we talking about quality of production or quality of the script? Because
Both are lacking.
oh!
And
Ba-dum.
it's sad. What's funny is this. It's
Shit.
sad because as a kid watching like the cartoons on like Cartoon Network and stuff,
DC animation.
DC.
Yeah.
It was not only that, but it made me like clench my pearls a bit watching.
It's
I'm like-
deep. It makes you think.
Like I'm like Superman is getting his butt whooped and Darkseid is like laser.
Yep, getting it.
Whereas Marvel is like, oh, the heroes win. Oh, Thanos got the gauntlet. Oh, but the heroes still did something great. DC is like, y'all niggas is dead, and Darkseid is laughing, stroking his ego.
Yeah.
Yep, just dead.
They don't care.
End of the episode.
Yep, don't care.
There's a gaping hole in Superman.
Yep,
And Wonder Woman was on the opposite side. Camera said, hello.
yep.
Through.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Marvel does their movies for the fans. DC does their movies for them.
Yeah. No, for sure.
DC.
And it was
We'll
crazy.
write
it's
what we wanna write.
How do you have other people in the room that all okay this? Like,
Yeah.
nobody,
A whole team.
no backbones. Just,
Okay.
everybody in their slump because nobody has a backbone. Like,
My thing is, you know what it
this
is?
is a great movie. No one said that.
Okay.
Honestly,
It's almost okay. It's almost, and I kind of get it. It's almost like they're like, dude, there's Marvels happening right now. Should we? And it's like,
we should do something,
but-
right?
but the thing is this, the two coexisted back then very well. The two can coexist cinematically. Just stick to the script and don't even act like Marvel's not even there, and you will
Exactly.
succeed because it's D fucking C.
The
Sure.
stories are written. Why
Yes.
don't you go with any of these animated stories that are dope as shit, but you go off the rails, you do
Yeah.
something new.
Marvel Comics is
No
the
one likes
exact
that.
same thing. They just took certain story arcs
Exactly.
and wove them together
Yeah,
from the comics.
Yeah.
you meshed them together. God. The stories are written. It's not hard. It's already written.
I'm
Your
upset.
job is done.
I'm angry. I'm mad. I'm back.
Aw.
Ready to go. First class. It make me mad. It make my butt itch, honestly. I'm like, oops, I don't.
Oh my gosh.
It's disappointing, especially now because Marvel's pretty much.
I did like Shazam. Did you see Shazam?
I have not, but I heard surprisingly wonderful things about it.
Yeah.
Because it looked corny.
Corny as shit.
I was like,
Trailers
watch
look
this.
corny as fuck. It's good. I've seen it twice. Took a friend
Damn.
to see it. It's good. It's good. They're that and Aquaman. Like what drives me crazy is Batman vs Superman. There's so many dope ass stories. Even if you're not in the comics, you know Batman. You know who Superman is.
Period.
There should be no way to fail. They failed.
I don't know
Aquaman.
how.
Aquaman sounds fucking. Hey, we got a guy that can talk to fish. What? That sounds garbage.
Right.
They snapped. It was great. I enjoyed
Yes.
it. It was an adventure.
Yes.
It was a great movie. We went on a journey. The casting was on point. It was great.
Journey.
Shazam is good. They're on the right track
I like
now,
that. That
but
makes me
it's
happy.
just the cards are laid out, and you chose to use a totally different deck.
I feel like between Batman vs Superman and the Justice League, y'all just.
Why?
It's like y'all tried to have your Avengers moment too
Way too
early
soon.
in the game.
We're gonna start with Avengers and then work our way down.
Make it make sense. Okay, because it was like
Yeah.
Aquaman. Where's his film?
Right. Who is he? Why is he?
Okay.
I mean, we know who he is. He's a nigga that talk to fish. But like,
Literally.
why do we care?
Right.
Why do we care?
At least Black Widow was introduced a couple of times before
Early.
the first Avengers.
Right.
Right.
Her roles gradually got bigger.
Right.
We got to know a little bit more about her. Like,
Right. They said, "Oh, he
It's like, y'all know who Aquaman is. You know
Right.
who Cyborg is. We gotta have a black character. Like,
That's how it sounds.
get the niggas to the movie.
Ooh.
Take that, Black Panther. I don't think your point was
Okay,
made.
yeah. No, right. Marvel said, "Okay, Black Captain America was good." Y'all man.
Mm.
Yeah, by the way, Endgame spoilers. Oop.
Uh-oh.
That's
True.
hard. Okay, we were just talking about
That's
the whole
so
movie.
true. I mean,
People go,
but at this
It's been a
point,
minute. Y'all should have been seen the damn movie.
I'm
Talking
saying
about
2 weeks
I
after
haven't
it's been
seen
out, I feel like
Tim.
it's enough time.
Tim King, I'm calling you.
And that's
out.
even
Talking
too
about
much.
I haven't seen the movie yet.
Like a movie that
That
big,
shit
you
ain't
need
on
to
DVD
see it
yet?
in a week.
We got HD bootlegs now. Come
Period.
on.
Okay.
We got
It's
Fire
long
Sticks
enough.
now.
We are come from the generation of Britney from LimeWire. You should have been at this film.
123movies.com.
You know, torrent this shit.
Like,
I don't
for
care if
real.
your PC is twerking on your lap. Watch the movie.
Exactly.
Okay. And that's all I saw too. Oh my god, no spoilers. I'm like, the movie's been out for
If-
how long?
If the Russo brothers say ban lifted, sis, the ban has been lifted.
Right.
Literally, the verified account.
The blue check
That's
mark
how you know if you
I
haven't
know.
seen it yet, you are not a real fan.
Yeah.
Go away.
Okay, go home.
You don't care about spoilers.
Take a nap.
You are not entitled to a spoiler-free
Right.
life.
Like, just stay off the internet.
You're not entitled to say, oh my
There's
God, don't spoil
$5
it for me.
Tuesday.
That all day.
Nobody
might I
got
add.
shit to do on a Tuesday.
There is not a shift on that.
You can get out of work early on a Tuesday. Your boss can be like, okay, fine, bye.
Like,
Like,
It's
it won't need you. It's
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday is
Literally, it's Tuesday.
all Tuesday is the Monday they try to throw away. Because Monday's the kickstart of the week.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks, but you know what? It's gonna be good. Because Mondays usually tend to be pretty good days.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Yeah,
Tuesdays and let it rain.
Mm.
Oh, Lord.
Let it rain on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Throw the whole. That's why. I didn't-
Literally throw the whole.
That's why I didn't
You're
schedule rehearsal on a
Trash
Tuesday.
Monday.
Because I'm like, this is why I almost don't schedule myself to work on Tuesdays either, because no one shows up except for this past Tuesday. I made $95 this past Tuesday because we had like free get this right.
Mm-hmm.
So I get to work. I almost call off work just because I'm like, ain't nobody gonna come up in there. Sure enough, I get there, it's 5:15, no one's there. We have like 4 people at the bar and like a table or 2.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like,
quiet,
well, damn.
quiet.
This is great. Now, an hour later, I have 1 table. I now have 2 tables. That's light work.
Mhm.
I'm still asleep behind the damn. I'm tired.
Mm.
Then, okay, because we're on a rotation, right? So the way the rotation was set up, I got sat 3 parties back to back. A 7 top,
Mm.
a 10 top,
Ooh.
and then a 6 top.
Okay.
They all have kids.
Ooh. Okay.
Every party has kids.
Oh, Lord.
And then God said, "Oh, here comes your blessing. Because every party said, "Oh, we're on one ticket."
Ooh. They better.
I walked out.
Big tip.
Okay.
Okay.
I walked out and I said, "I'm rich. You are poor. Ooh, I smell broke on your breath."
Yeah.
Oh. Like, I spent $70 today between food, and haircut, and gas. Well,
Come on. Come on.
There goes Tuesday.
Okay. For real.
That's funny.
It's okay.
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it.
Oh my
Maybe.
God.
I don't know.
You gonna make it.
So, Rory, I have a question for you.
Yes.
How have you been liking rehearsal so far?
I actually really love rehearsal.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the last two,
Yeah.
I've been broken.
Uh-oh.
Oh wait, not the last two. So not today, but Sunday and Monday.
Yeah.
Yo, we learned a new song on Sunday.
Yeah.
Baby.
Baby.
How about last Sunday? We went on the step routine.
I forgot about it. I tried to forget about it.
Lock it away. Put it back. Mm-mm.
Honestly, my body has never hurt like that after rehearsal.
No, for real.
Not even in my 7 years of show choir.
Yeah.
Middle school doesn't really count, but like literally, like
Yeah.
high school show choir wasn't no joke. My body was hurting.
Yeah.
Body has never hurt like that. Step routine.
It's crazy because,
Ooh.
like, you know, of all my years of right, in all my years of dancing and choreographing
Oh my
and
gosh.
teaching choreography and running it through over and over and over and over.
Yeah.
Again, there is just something about that routine that we did where I left rehearsal physically in pain.
No,
Oh, Lord.
I remember.
I gotta see this.
Was
one.
that the rehearsal I was walking and we were like downtown and I was like, can I just Uber to my car from
Yes.
here?
Damn.
Like literally, that's
was-
how bad it
he
was.
was carrying me.
We were 2 blocks away.
Like, literally.
I was like, I need an Uber. That got me.
And then Monday there was a truck with like a big bed. I said, Isaac, we should just jump on that and ride it to our car.
To whatever destination.
Like,
this
I'm telling you, it's been a struggle.
I'm gonna come in one time. Y'all gotta show me a dance.
Yes.
I'm the most unchoreographed person
If you're
ever.
able to.
Come on, you better jump in the song.
Friday, yeah.
What times y'all do?
1 to 5.
1 to
Anytime
5.
I've been there, Friday.
Yes.
free after
And we'll all
2.
be there,
Well, I'll
right?
be there plus Jerry.
This Friday? Yeah.
And then is
Full
everybody
house.
on a strict diet? Can I like bringing like gifts or food?
I'm
or
not on
something?
a strict diet.
He said, bring me
Amazing.
bring that
I'm
Popeyes.
I mean, like,
nigga.
I'm like trying to, like, I don't eat bad. I don't eat a lot of junk food anymore.
Neither do I.
Okay.
But I'm a food lover, so
I'll say that's my
like,
problem.
I will always
I
eat.
live for food.
Oh,
I'm big.
I was just about to say I'm fat. Like I don't
Yeah.
care. Like
What
I
would be
will say
appropriate?
it.
Like, I can't just come in
Anything.
with like Big Macs and
Yes,
Oreo
you can.
McFlurries. No,
For real, anything.
the machine was broke anyway.
Right.
I'm predicting this 3
Okay.
days in advance.
And it's right. Big Mac machine broke.
Oh my!
Fry machine broke.
That's what
Wait,
The
is it broke?
McDonald's machine broke.
Nigga, we
The
got
sign
ice.
broke. Right.
But,
That'll be $7.
Let me get a large cup of that. Well, we only have small cups. You know what?
Right. So not accommodating.
Okay.
Is there another one I can go to? Well, I think the rest are closed. It's kind of like,
Love
you
it.
know what? I'm not hungry.
I hate when I make the decision to cheat and go to fucking McDonald's and get that Oreo McFlurry. They tell me machine now. Bitch, I done made my mind up. I'm
No.
going to the next
No.
phone. I already felt bad going
Mad
there.
as
Like,
hell.
oh, I gotta do it. I really want it.
No, you know, one time, this was actually in high school, but there was like a group of like 4 of us in a car. We literally went to like 3 McDonald's. All their machines were broke.
Yeah.
I
That sound
cannot
right.
make
That
this
sound right.
up. We were so mad. I was like, all I wanted was a McFlurry.
It was not in your car.
That's all I wanted.
That day. It was not in your
Why
car.
is it on the menu? Why is it on
That-
the menu? Why did you introduce this
I-
lovely
Yo.
flavor to
How
my
you-
life?
Like-
But you can't supply it.
Ever.
How are you going to advertise a Rolo McFlurry and then the next day I go to a McDonald's establishment and the machine is broken?
Like,
Explain to me, please.
I need an insider that lets me know the shift of when the machine's
Right.
up because it's always down. It's only up for 2
I heard
hours.
they gotta like clean it or something, and like they just don't ever want to clean it.
Yeah, I've heard
Like
that
they
too.
save it for the morning.
So
shift.
then take it away.
Exactly.
If
Then it's
none
just-
of your
we don't
employees
do
want
that
to clean
anymore.
it. Because
Okay.
worldwide, they're all broke.
At that point,
Corporate.
Bitch, if you ain't shit and get off the pot.
corporate.
Fix it.
Now.
Like, we
have
are
it
all
or
mad.
We don't. We need to make that should be the head of every corporate meeting.
okay.
Once a month. Are we doing McFlurries or not?
Literally.
No.
If we
Raise
are,
your hands
are
or
we
yeah.
doing one
Say
flavor
no or no. Yeah.
or 4?
Okay. Which flavors are prone to breaking the machine? Scrap the nigga.
When can we upgrade this motherfucking machine that is clearly shitty across every McDonald's in America?
If you have been to a McDonald's that has a functioning ice cream machine, let me know which one
leave
so
a
I can
comment
go.
down below because I want to go to your McDonald's.
Period. And I will travel.
Look, okay.
We need to start a GoFundMe
For the
for the
goddamn McDonald's machine.
McFlurry machine. We
Y'all
just
play
need
too
that
much.
upgrade. This could be
Too
a group
much.
effort.
Okay, the one
Really,
day.
though.
The
I'm like,
fucking
you know
what the Trump wall make like 100 million in like a day?
Okay.
Literally.
Racist like McDonald's too. Y'all can put your funds to that.
Okay,
Okay.
come on.
My thing is this. It's the one day I want to cheat for cheap. Too.
That's why
It's
literally
always that. I've made the decision
Right.
guiltily.
It is.
I
No
don't
one
think that's a
wants it
word,
on the
but I feel
regular.
Yeah.
Guiltily, I've made this choice.
Okay. I guiltily made the decision to do this.
Okay. I'm committed.
Okay. But
And y'all can't hold up your end of the bargain.
But the
Like-
gag is this: I play myself because I say, but I don't want to spend coins. So DQ out the question. Quiznos shakes out the question. Where do I go?
Where do I get my
McDonald's.
satisfaction?
Okay.
Where can I get my satisfaction at the price that I want?
Right. McFlurry. All right. I'm gonna pull up. Machine broke.
And it's like I swear, every time somebody pulls up, they're ready to say that.
Yeah, right.
Like
Okay.
they knew something.
Would
They
you
know
like to
something.
try
Can I get a the machine
Would you
broke?
like to try the new number? Make the machine.
Literally, machine broke. I'm like, okay.
I'll take a
pulls
machine
up.
broke.
Yeah. Like I
Yeah.
didn't
I mean the window. Can I help you? Yeah. August
Machine
what? Yeah. May I please get a Tim machine broke?
be like, what machine?
Y'all had the nuggets? Is that what you wanted? Yes. Oh, yeah, we got those.
So the machine's not broken?
Okay. To drink with that, can I get a Sprite and can I add a large McFlurry? Yeah. That's good. Okay. Pull up to the window. All right. Gets to the window. By the way, the machine broke.
Like, are you kidding? No, at that time they like, and we don't have any more pops today. Yo.
So we out of fries because we have to close. So like,
Okay, I ain't.
we got some
They
apple
better
slices. That happened one time. Okay, listen.
If McDonald's ever say they
No,
out of
look,
fries, I'm
look,
fighting
listen,
all
I
the
was
employees.
okay. Look, so I took a trip
Yo.
once to Colorado last summer.
Yeah,
Okay,
I remember.
on my way back, all right, the person I was with was knocked out sleep. I'm like, I'm hungry.
Mm-hmm.
They sleep. I'm hungry.
You're right.
I'm gonna just pull up to somebody's Mickey D's real quick, order a cute little something, eat it in the parking lot. We're gonna keep going home. Mind you, I've been on the road already for like 11 hours.
Oh.
I'm tired.
Jesus.
Okay,
With the T.
with a T.
Okay.
Tired. Okay, I'm
Tired.
I'm ready to go to bed. I pulled up to McDonald's. All right, now at the time, I got my usual 2 bacon McDoubles, a large fry, 4 sweet and sours, and a large sweet tea light ice. I was big, okay? So, what do I do when I pull up? I order that exact same thing. Get to the window to pay. Homegirl goes, by the way, chewing a gum, final lip out.
Ooh.
By the way, we had a fries because we almost closed. So we didn't make no fries. So we got some apple slices. You want one of them? I went. Y'all out of fries? I said what I said.
Ooh.
I said. So you mean to tell me you can't make no more fries? You only got apple slices. Look. Yeah.
I would try
Oh.
to see his face.
I said.
Oh, it's like that.
Right. He is squinting right now.
Okay.
Ooh.
I said okay. I'll take the apple slice. She's like, all right, cool, because that's all we have. So.
How you gonna replace
My
fries
thing is
with
this.
apple slices?
Why you ain't tell me when I was at the damn window? Because I could have said, cancel the order
Right.
and taken my happy butt to Wendy's.
So this all before this
Yo.
is gonna show my age. Before no, it ain't that old. Before Popeyes was here, we would drive all the way to Chicago for Popeyes. So it's me, my homie Shalise, and Shayla. We drove all the way to
Man.
Chicago. I mean, there's other things to do, but like the real motor.
No,
No, yeah.
Girl,
So-
me for Shake Shack.
Period.
Right. So we drove all the way to Popeyes, and like we were so excited. Like you gotta beat Shalise because when she get excited, she gotta dance. Like ooh, we get the Popeyes, like so hyped the whole time.
Yes.
We drive this 4.5 hour trip, pull up to Popeyes, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll take it." She's like, "Hold on." And in Chicago, they are so just
They
gon'
blunt as hell.
yeah, beyond blunt.
Everybody
They
fire
invented
signs in
blunt.
Chicago. Everybody.
They blunt while rolling blunts, and they'll tell you about it. But anyway,
Period.
she say, hold on. Before you start, we ain't got no legs, we ain't got no thighs, we ain't got no breasts, and we ain't got no wings.
So the whole
Shalice-
chicken gone.
So Shalisa,
Literally.
oh, okay, ma'am. Well, what do you have? She's chicken. Shalisa went so she snapped so she said, "Bitch,
Oh.
He went, fuck you, I'm going to church."
Oh, period.
I need to go to the bush.
It was the most
Yo,
I need to
they
go to the
are
bush and
bold.
Chicago is ruthless.
Talk about we have chicken, but what
She
kind?
I don't even know what. Like, I know she named four different. She named wings, thighs, breasts, and legs.
So do they only got tenders?
That's maybe. But the answer
But, like, what is
wasn't
that-
chicken.
No, that's
like
what I'm
she
saying.
literally
My thing is this.
said,
Hold on,
"We
hold
got
on.
chicken."
You mean to tell me
Right.
you listed off all the parts that come with the
Okay.
chicken?
What is that? A head? Can I get a chicken
That's
head?
what I'm saying. The turkey ass. Y'all see Norbit?
Right.
Like, is that the one next?
It was so like there was nothing. Like she was
Turkey
like, I
ass.
swear, Shalise wasn't rude. She was still happy. She was gonna get Popeyes. She's like,
Right.
"Well, okay, man. What do you have?" Chicken.
Look,
Like, I think at the same time, all our
Bagel
hands
and
did that
glacier
little 90-degree angle.
right. She was like the audacity.
It's Stewie shit. Chicken.
Like, oh my, she had the right to go off.
She had every
I would've
cuss
drove
word.
through the drive-thru.
So many cuss words. And then we get the
Oh my
churches,
God.
and like, it was just so underwhelming. It was
Damn.
so
Yeah, because y'all made a
4.5
triple
hour.
Wow. Oh,
We gonna
she
go to Chicago.
bogus.
We go shop. We gonna hit the club, but we gonna get this Popeyes. Like, that's the whole trip. That motivated us.
And they ain't had
She
no
drove
chicken.
the whole way too. I was like, I can switch. Nah, we getting this Popeyes. You drive too slow.
Oh.
She was
Wow. Yeah, she was pumped for that. I know the feeling too. That's
so
petty.
chicken. Like, and you can hear like the undertone of chicken, nigga. She didn't
Right.
say
Okay.
nigga, but you could hear the
Right.
nigga.
You knew it was there.
Like,
Ooh.
oh.
My thing, and what's funny is this:
Ooh.
black folks know how to use undertones
Without
you know
cussing.
what
They
the
can
fuck
cuss your ass out without saying a single cuss word.
That's
Period.
period. And because we're black, you gonna know what that means.
Yes.
Who we trying to
Cause
say?
if the people listening, they ain't gonna understand.
Viewers,
No offense.
viewers.
Shade.
I'm just saying.
Just
Okay.
say.
And I
Because
got no teeth, so you know what's left. Okay.
yo, she said chicken.
Chicken.
Oh yeah, that sounds bad.
When you don't finish the word chicken, there's no end.
Wow.
Okay, ma'am.
Like,
What else I got? Chicken.
like that's literally just
I
the
can't even
audacity.
explain how ignorant you sound.
You're
Because
right.
you just named off every type of chicken.
That's what I'm saying. I really want to know what they had.
Other than strips, that's the only other chicken I can think
Yeah.
of.
What the
Literally-
fuck you got nuggets? I didn't see that on the menu.
That's
so,
why I'm literally saying they had turkey ass
Right.
because like
And
what
this
were
is
they
back
gonna
in the day, so
have?
They didn't have boneless wings yet.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Not at all. It had to be.
Did they even have strips
Like-
at that time?
Yo, they just had biscuits
Oh,
and
They
sides.
might have had strips, but like she made it seem like she just name off every fuck gotten chicken.
She said, "I'm here for my paycheck. I clock
Right.
in and I
I
clock
didn't
out."
come
by
here to
noon."
ask some
Right.
questions.
Okay.
It's ain't a fucking questionnaire. It's a drive.
And the gang,
Right.
because it's Popeyes, they're allowed to do that. I swear to God.
That you look, they lying. They really are allowed to just
They are allowed
be
to
blunt
Did y'all,
as
ever,
hell.
did y'all ever watch the video on World Star? The Popeyes right up here.
Up here?
They're on World
There's a
Star.
on World Star.
It's a nigga going ham. Like,
Oh.
oh, these motherfuckers love Popeyes. Like, so he didn't know his mic was on, and somebody went through the drive-thru and just hit record. He's like, we could drop this shit on the floor. I could bite off of it. I put it in the bag. They gonna eat that shit because they love this shit. I don't give
Oh
a
my
fuck.
God.
Fuck this job. These people stupid as hell.
I'm mad
I be giving them the
because-
wrong shit on purpose. They don't get like.
I'm mad because I just went to that. I went to that Popeyes last night, and I got a 4-piece meal with some fries. They said that they was out of fries, so I ended up getting the mashed potatoes.
Fries? How is that a thing?
They said we
At
out
a
of
fast
fries.
food
fries. You are fries.
You're-
I go to
Like you're literally fries
for you.
and your signature other thing.
Right.
Like
My thing
literally.
is, do you ever go to a sit-down restaurant for somebody's fries? No. You go to fast food places for somebody's fries.
Thank you.
I don't go to the bar and they're like, "Ooh,
That's-
we're out of beer." The fuck?
Right. Now
Like,
listen.
You
if
had
it's-
one
look,
job. You had one job.
That is it.
If it's Burger King fries,
Oh
that's
my God.
okay.
Yeah, we didn't want to.
You stingy ass fries. I'll get 10 piece for $1.49 and I'm out there.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now, if I go to McDonald's or Popeyes for some fries and you have no
You
fries,
had one job. Fries? You're out of fries.
I'm getting y'all shut down.
I pull up. Can I get fries? Then what's that? Half your job.
Right. The reason you exist, bitch.
Make it make sense, cause I don't understand.
You go to
Oh,
Dairy
my.
Queen. Oh, we don't have any ice cream today, but would you like a no? Bye. Stop.
Do
Stop.
you want our
Like-
signature
Still
grilled
talking?
cheese?
Like I just don't understand.
you so
Go
talking?
home and make that better than y'all.
Yo.
Butter on one side, butter side down.
Thanks.
Butter on the next side.
And it's
cheese.
gonna be shaped like a triangle. Come on, crust cut off. Like, you
Yo.
You had one job.
Fast food is wild in
Don't
these
tell me
days.
you don't have
And what's
fries.
funny is this: the employees know. Oh, our Twitter account for the corporate, they can have an attitude, so bitch, so can we?
Shit, right. Wendy's.
Wendy's
Nah.
Wendy's is
popping
just
off.
sad.
They
You
don't
don't
pop
want no
up.
problems.
They be like, the hell you want? I be like, oh.
Okay, G. okay,
Like-
OG, triple OG.
To be talked to nice.
My feelings to not be hurt, I guess. I don't understand.
Can I talk to the manager? I am the manager. I don't think you are. Fuck the manager.
Oh!
Okay, so are you?
So are you not the manager?
You know what? Let me just get another phone.
I'm like the last one.
We
I
not
think
even gonna entertain this.
Wendy was smiling.
Okay.
Okay, y'all making Wendy cry.
Like-
I don't understand.
This little girl that grew up in the hood.
Okay.
Who raised Wendy on 15?
Oh my god,
Wendy
for
got thick
real.
and don't know how to act.
Right.
Like,
We got a little white girl, redhead booty.
Okay. And don't know how to act.
Right.
oh my gosh.
Oh.
Mess.
Mess. We went from business analytics dropping knowledge to roasting fast food restaurants.
Facts.
For good reason.
There is one current event that we absolutely have to discuss because I'm so intrigued on your perception of it.
Okay.
Aisha Curry. Please tell me you're familiar.
The only
Bye.
culture situation that I've been like with right.
Everyone.
Oh wait, Steph Curry. That situation.
His wife.
What did she?
What was
I
that?
saw
Was that Red Table Talk?
I saw that trending.
With Jada Pinkett?
What was that situation?
I believe
No,
it was
yeah.
a tweet.
You got me tweaking.
It was a tweet. By
was
the
a
way,
tweet.
if you need to dip, it's 11:12.
Oh, jeez.
All right, let's close up. Can we close up with this?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Yeah.
Tweet. Happily married Aisha Curry said
Yeah.
that she wished she would get more attention from guys like the other wives.
Oh, I do remember this because she
Otherwise,
said
meaning just like other basketball players' wives.
no. Okay, so I think I remember the
Women?
context. She said like that Steph, he has groupies because he's a basketball player. He's well known,
Sure.
and that they come up to him, but she never has anybody coming up to her,
Yeah.
and that made her feel like nobody's really looking at her in that way.
Right, checking
But her
for her.
husband is getting all that attention. I feel like she was like,
it's due to double standards within heterosexual communities. Like it's just like there's a double standard. Curry's a light skinned, black man, green eyes, and God forbid a black woman wants a dark skinned man. They go for that immediately.
yeah,
And it's just, oh my God, Steph, oh my God, blah, 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 blah. He has all these accomplishments in his career, so he's now all of a sudden, he's a breadwinner. Ooh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get me, man. Blah, 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 blah. Okay.
Right.
Well, Aisha Curry, she a light skinned woman, which you know.
And she's
these-
not a stay-at-home mom. Like, she
and-
was
and the
an
thing is,
cover girl.
these
She's
hood
got her
niggas,
cooking.
They love them
Yeah,
light
her
skinned
cooking
bitches, blah, blah,
segment.
blah. Because God forbid these, quote, hood niggas actually go for a dark-skinned woman and view her as beautiful, as if she's not as beautiful as a light-skinned woman.
True.
But the catch here is this. Aisha Curry does not fit the 5-inch waist, 58-inch butt light-skinned woman that y'all niggas be seeing on these Instagram pages,
Right.
fake-ass Photoshop bodies and shit.
Right.
So
And y'all
true.
dumb enough to believe that they're real women when in reality they've been photoshopped to pieces.
Nowadays,
Because
they
y'all,
might be
because
Snapchat.
y'all lack the
And
brain
that's
power
the
to
tea.
simpleton ass
Oh.
niggas.
Nowadays, it might be a dude that took that Snapchat
Ah!
picture.
Period. Know who you're talking
And
to.
because you men get no game because y'all lack intelligence, you'll never know what it's like. So,
Ding, 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 ding.
Aisha Curry, understand this is the T, and know that it is a privilege to not get attention from these bum ass men. Because understand, Miss Curry, ma'am, because I live for you. You can cook back boots, you take care of your kids, you take care of your man. Okay? Not many women do that these days, but the ones that do, I applaud you. But Miss Curry, I'm talking to you specifically. Understand that the play that you think you would want or that you think you're gonna get is from bum men. Play that doesn't matter. The only play that should matter, and you know this because you're a grown ass woman, is from your man. Now, if you feel, okay, that you live to get your ego boosted a little bit because these men following you, go, I get that. I understand. It feels good to be lusted after, yes, and it feels even better to be lusted after, but then taken by only one. I get that feeling. Cause that's a mood. Girl, I'm sick and y'all all women, but I got a man, so keep your distance. At the same time, though, I feel like there could be some insecurity issues with her because of her man not tending to her needs as a woman.
I was honestly highly disappointed in her. Like, I can look at it so many different perspectives. My favorite perspective is the salve, the old salve tone. Not even I'll keep it 100 with my wife. If Kim Kardashian walked in, I'm gonna shoot my shot. I'm gonna shoot my shot. I don't give a fuck about Kanye. I'm shooting my shot. Like, it's gonna happen. I have to do that. She will understand. Nicki Minaj walked in, shooting my shot. Aisha Curry walk in. The reason I'm not shooting my shot isn't because she's not bad or she's not this and that. It's I actually just respect the shit out of Steph Curry. She is one of the very few NBA wives that I know exactly what she looks like. I see her at the games. I see the daughter. I see them as a family, as a unit.
Would it
I
also
respect
be
that.
because you respect her maybe more than the other women?
I did. I did. After she made that post. Like, I think about it as like, my wife probably has 200 friends on Facebook. You have 200 million followers. This is a personal topic we discuss in-house. You do not
That's
broadcast that to the world. And even then, this isn't something I would even want to hear. I wish I got more attention from guys. Excuse me? and then she followed it up because she got so much backlash with, well, Steph is a good husband. He brings in this. He does that. I was never questioning him as a father. So what the fuck is the problem? So you're telling me I have done everything I'm supposed to do. I am faithful. I provide. I give you opportunities. And I'm a good father.
Yeah,
and I work
because-
my ass off. And you still pull this shit?
Right. Because, I mean, you know, from her perspective, even though it's like, girl, what? I still get it. But then you also need to think, you know, from the dude, and this is a dude's dude,
Yeah.
right? From his perspective, that's like, well, what am I doing wrong then?
Yeah.
If you feel like,
And she tells him
you know,
nothing. Bitch.
right? And then to a
Then
dude- but see,
why
to-
say it?
but to a dude's dude, that is confusing.
It's fuck.
That's very like, well, what am I? Because now that's putting him, Steph Curry,
Yeah.
in this weird convoluted position, going. So, should I maybe, you know? And if I'm being honest, I think that they probably already resolved this because they're both intelligent ass people.
He already made a post. I support my wife. I'm glad that she spoke about this issue and
Yeah.
anything that she. And it made me more mad at her. Bitch, like I don't
But-
get it.
To me, I think that shows, okay, that shows, yeah, you know, blah, 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 blah. We discuss things out. We're on the same playing field now. She said her piece. I've said my piece for the public anyways.
Yeah.
And I'm going to handle shit behind closed doors because we're sickening. We're a dope-ass couple
Yeah.
that a lot of people probably look up to.
Exactly.
So,
What I don't, and another thing I don't get, like, all right, let's say she gets the attention she wants.
Right.
Like, now I look at it from one of the dudes that reached out. Hey, shorty, you beautiful, blah blah blah. I'd love to take you out sometime. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm married. Bitch, why you make a post about getting attention and I gave you the attention just to shoot me down? Now I gotta be a sap. Now the good guy turns to a sap. Well, fuck you too then, bitch. Blah, blah, blah. Like, what is your goal? What is the best case scenario?
I really think the goal is just that drive to want to be desired. I mean, maybe Steph is a great husband, sure, but maybe on a deeper level, she's just lacking that feeling of desire from him. You know, because I mean, real shit. There was a point in a relationship that I was in where I no longer really felt desired by that person, and there was another relationship where I knew that this person didn't probably feel desired by me. But see, I'm a dude, and I can be a dude's dude sometimes. So I know that I'm going to be trash if this person, because they don't feel as desired by me, I'm gonna look for desired from other people, and then I'm gonna get jealous. Well, I have no room to be jealous because I was not pulling my weight.
Okay.
Message. Desire your significant other.
Yes, and if you aren't, and the minute you feel like I'm not pulling my weight in the desire department like I was before, talk to that person and ask them, hey, on some real shit, keep it 100. Are you feeling desired by me? Are there things that I'm doing now that I weren't doing are there things that I'm not doing now that I was doing before that you miss? Communication is key. And to wrap up the podcast,
I love this.
Between relationships, at the drive-through window, and in the world of business and music, communication goes such a long way.
Nigga.
Message.
Period. Communication goes hand in hand with all the just communicate.
The whole theme of this episode.
Because the thing is this: you can put everything on the table, and unlike food, you can whittle away and take away what you've put out. If you dump everything in a food bowl, you can't take away salt that you've added to flour.
Okay.
But fun thing is, in the real world, if you put all your desires on the table, you can go, okay, well, I see what you're working with. Let's take this aside and start here. And that goes in with everything: business, food industry, relationships. Put it all out on the table so everyone sees what you're working with. And if it's too much, we'll start small. Or if it all works, great. No questions need to be asked. Bam. Communication.
Hey.
The
This is
more
why I
you
love.
know.
This is why I love Cozy Corner, because you get we go dark sometimes,
Okay.
and then there's the comedy, but then there's something serious, and then you can learn something. You can take something away. You can better yourself.
Period.
A message every
episode.
time.
Every time. Swear to God. Knowledge drop.
We always trying to drop facts.
Okay.
Knowledge, like you said. Ooh, knowledge.
Mic
Okay.
drop. You don't have to do that.
Just set it down. Let me just set it down.
we can edit that in. We don't have to actually.
It's acting.
Okay.
Not the real deal.
It's for the effect. Dramatic.
You hear that man in here talking about $2,000 mics?
Okay. About that.
Yes.
Well, all right. Well, Tone, it was a wonderful time having you up on here. We appreciate it.
Yes.
You really enlightened me on something that has been disturbed. Like the Aisha stuff has really disturbed me for the last 2 weeks.
Wow.
Until now, I never got perspective. I couldn't look at it from her point of view, and I love looking at things from everybody's point of view, and it my mind was blown. But no, it's the desire to want, to be desired.
Yeah, the want to be desired.
Simba dropping soon. Shameless plug.
Hey, very shameless.
Shout out to Crate.
Look, y'all gonna be shook.
And it's good.
Between Crate and shit that I'm working on. Y'all about to be shook. I'm gonna be going.
It's gonna be a hot summer.
Podcast episode 6.
It is gonna be a hot ass summer.
So stay
Excuse
tuned.
my language, but
Okay, stay tuned for the next episode.
Oh, I hope we ain't clean. Are we supposed to be clean?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
You got the wrong guest.
Right.
When we're able to be monetized by YouTube, then
We'll have those talks. Right.
Okay.
But yeah, no. So next week, y'all stay tuned. We will be talking more in depth about the summer tour coming up.
Yes.
No guests next podcast simply because we've had a few guests these past couple, and me and Ria, we gotta keep it real.
Yes.
Okay.
We gotta keep it
Exactly.
real.
We gotta get back to the roots and really get to the nitty gritty of what this tour is about to be. Okay.
Okay, and
All right.
really stay tuned for that.
Period.
I'm excited.
Yeah, y'all already saw the promo video, so Again, in the comments, if you listen to the podcast, let me know what you think. Did you like it? Did you live? Did you mark the dates in your calendar? All right. Yes. I'll see you there. Without further ado, y'all, thank you for joining with us.
Thank you.
In the Cozy Corner of
Bye.
Vibes. We're going to peace out. See ya. Hallelujah.